Hey guys, welcome back. It's Grimreaper coming at you for another video for Raidshadowlegends. Hopefully doing well and hopefully you're having a great weekend. We're back on my account and damn, I have been working away on this new clan boss and we got something juicy to show you. I wanted to give you guys my personal experience so far with this boss and kind of share a few key things I've been doing differently with this. Now I will do more testing from Friday onwards for next week. At the moment, I've dropped all my keys already, or whenever reset is. Maybe it's Thursday, I can't remember. And yeah, I'm gonna do all that. So anyway, we're doing some testing yesterday on stream for like a free-to-play team. I've not come up with something yet. We're looking for free-to-play team for Nightmare. I'm working on that, and if you guys have any ideas or any suggestions, drop them down in the comments. I would really appreciate that. So we're going to go into today's run. I can't show you the presets, unfortunately. It is a full auto team, but I can walk you through the presets that we used. I didn't change much, and there was some things I did do some tweaking with, so we'll get into that as well. We're going to go through the run. I'll explain everything, and then we'll let you watch the full run, and then I'll show you all the builds, etc., and what I'm kind of working with, and what I'm on about as the key thing for this boss, right? So let's get into it then, right? Let's go through the run and let's get into it. Okay, so this is the team that we're running. So let me explain the roles then. We got siphi for the increased speed, block debuffs, increased defense, a little bit of heal on the A1 when the temperature is low. Then we've got a kirsk, which is in here for the ally protection, decreased defense, decreased attack, the decreased speed, and continuous heals, and just absolutely take a smack. Riho's in here for obviously a A2, also it's a cleanser, massive heal, and block buffs. I might try and drop siphi next week and try and put someone in there to be a little bit better. I think there's some ways we can kind of maybe tweak this a little bit. By the way, all three of these are in 9-piece protection. That is going to be the key thing for this, and trying to bring in much decreased attack as possible. Then we have Marius, which is obviously a free-to-play champion. He is very important to this right now, so it's definitely something we would recommend. And then gnut, because I know a lot of endgame players have a gnut and completed the fusion. So let's get into it then. Next week I will be testing out Ninja when it's a better affinity. This week I don't want to do it. So right now with ultimate form, I just leave everything on and just kind of do its thing, right? I wasn't trying to worry too much about it. I was just trying to pump out much damage as possible and do obviously my best to get the trials. I think probably going forward I'll do better trying to get the trials more and more throughout each week. So I think I might try and mangle this boss once I learn all the champions, sign all the champions, once I learn all the abilities of all the different types of bosses we're facing inside of this. I don't know what to call them. I guess it's at each head. Yeah, I don't know what to kind of call them. Like I guess we'll try and learn the ram form, etc. So we're gonna go through this run. We run this to kind of do its thing. We're looking for block buffs, etc. to stay up. To obviously try and stop us provoking, etc. And you can see here, big hits are coming in. I will try and tune this a bit more with like accuracy, etc. And maybe try build a bit more resistance on some champions. That's why we're using the resistance aura. And see if we can resist anything. I don't know the stats right now. I kind of think in the speed is roughly around about 290, 280 at the moment, maybe 270. It seems to be very fast, but not as fast as siphi. So that's one thing we're kind of trying to look at. You can all see here, so with the RAM, I basically turn off all the nuke abilities. I turn off the revive because you can't really do much. And you can see there, Chris just survived it, right? I can't remember. I don't think that ally protection is on as well against this. And then I just leave on like the cleanser stuff from Riho, from her passive. You can see there, gnut will get herself killed. I do take this off auto every now and again to kind of revive. I need to change the preset on siphi just so she does the revive before her 8-2. And then again, yeah, that's why the main reason why she's in here is for the revive. Obviously, this draw ability here is going to be aiming the lowest critical damage, the lowest champion with the critical damage on this form, so kind of take that into consideration. And if we want to try and get much these stacks as possible, we think we got 2 in this run. There was a couple of runs before we did get like 4, but then we kept dying halfway through the run, and obviously we only got a single revive, which kind of screwed me up a little bit. So we lead this through, and you can see here Chris is perfectly fine against this dude. But I think leaving ally protection off is a good idea, and we do the same against Viper as well. We turn off ally protection against Chris because Viper was killing Chris and then killing Gina as well, which was causing me a few issues. So I just went ahead and just switched off them and switched off the revive against the Viper as well, because he blocks the revive somehow. I'm not too sure how the Viper is blocking the revive at the moment. I think it's something to do with the debuff. But you can see there, we just mangle it and then I leave it through. That is basically the preset of the teams. Everything else is left as normal. I will share the preset next week, or you guys can ask for the presets in my Discord if you're interested. But I'm probably going to change this team up a little bit because I think there's definitely more damage to come. But it is a 1 key nightmare and it's looking pretty good. And it's not just 1 key, it's quite a bit of through. So let me go ahead, play this way through, enjoy the music. Hopefully the music's not too chilled. Anyway, enjoy the music. We'll play it all the way through and then we'll come back with the gear and the champions.
In the shadows he arises, silent and cold, a legend of power, a story untold. Grim Reaper, the name that they fear, dominating the arena year after year. In Raidshadowlegends, he makes his mark, a warrior of darkness, igniting the spark. With every swipe, the enemies fall. No one escapes his relentless call. Arena, Grim takes the control, a force of nature. He won't back down his account, a fortress of endless might. The best account takeovers, he fixes in the night. No need to grind, no need to wait. Grim's ascendant, sealed his fate, a legend forged in the heat of the game. With each victory they whisper his name. Grim Reaper, his power untold, a king of the arena, fearless and bold. Enemies quake when they see his rise, for Grim's the storm that no one denies. In Raidshadowlegends, he stands alone. The Reaper's grip carved in stone. Yo! Grim Reaper, the name that they fear, dominating the arena year after year. In Raidshadowlegends, he makes his mark, a warrior of darkness, igniting the spark. With every swipe, the enemies fall. No one escapes his relentless call. In the live arena, Grim takes the control, a force of nature. He won't back down his account, a fortress of endless might. The best account takeovers, he fixes in the night. No need to grind, no need to wait. Grim's ascendant, sealed his fate, a legend forged in the heat of the game. With each victory they whisper his name. Grim Reaper, his power untold, a king of the arena, fearless and bold. Enemies quake when they see his rise, for Grim's the storm that no one denies. In Raidshadowlegends, he stands alone. The Reaper's grip carved in stone. Yo! Grim Reaper, his power untold, a king of the arena, fearless and bold. Yo! In the shadows he arises, silent and cold, a legend of power, a story untold. Grim Reaper, the name that they fear, dominating the arena year after year. In Raidshadowlegends, he makes his mark, a warrior of darkness, igniting the spark. With every swipe, the enemies fall. No one escapes his relentless call. Arena, Grim takes the control, a force of nature. He won't back down his account, a fortress of endless might. The best account takeovers, he fixes in the night. No need to grind, no need to wait. Grim's ascendant, sealed his fate, a legend forged in the heat of the game. With each victory they whisper his name. Grim Reaper, his power untold, a king of the arena, fearless and bold. Enemies quake when they see his rise, for Grim's the storm that no one denies. In Raidshadowlegends, he stands alone. The Reaper's grip carved in stone. Yo!
Right, so the fantastic run rate, good damage, etc. So with Kirsk, we have got him in a 9-piece protection. We're trying to get some good stats, so we've got really good high HP, I've got more HP towards defense on a lot of my champions, generally because I'm trying to focus on high HP, because the more stacks and more trials you get, the more ignore defense he's going to do to your teams, which is again better to scale the HP via the defense, but you still want to keep some defense in there as well. So we've got some speed, obviously, to try to get some resistance and accuracy in as well, which is what we kind of want to do. So at the moment, not too shabby. He's quite slow, which is fine for now. We got War Master as a tier 6. These are basically a Hydra Crest I use, but I use them in a different set. I didn't actually know I had an 9-piece protection until I looked for Chris, because I know one time, like, I looked a couple of weeks ago and I didn't have any, but now I seem to be quite flush. Using a second siphi, I did tone it down. I could have used a siphi of 5-star, which would have helped with survivability stats, but I toned it down a little bit. Again, I've gone high HP, high defense, and high speed, and then I've gone with a bit of resistance as well, just kind of work in there. I don't know if resistance is any good. It just kind of came on the build, so I left it as it is. I do use these like pieces of gear in Hydra, etc. Now, this is interesting, right? I actually went with Flawless Execution and Keen Strike here, just to make sure she had higher critical damage, so I can focus more survivability on the gear. Something you can generally kind of do. I think I've just generally been a bit lazy, if I'm honest, with that. And it's a second CPU, which I don't really care about. Then we have Marius in a 6-piece Slayer, so he's ignoring this, so I've increased his stats. We've got really good defense of 6,600, 245 speed, good critical damage, and then obviously good accuracy as well. I'm kind of waiting for the level 3 and 4 blessing. It's taking a while, but it is what it is. These are live arena masteries. Honestly, these are not great masteries for this. You definitely want to make some better masteries for him. If you're going to use Marius, these are gnut masteries. And again, I've changed his build to increase his damage. 4-star blessing. Again, blessing is not great because it's aimed at Fire Knight, but I'm not going to be resetting them, and I've only got one gnut, so it is what it is. I will try to build a team or nukers to be a bit more aimed at the ram, to be aimed at the new clan boss, but we'll have to see what happens in the next couple of weeks. So we've got good speed at 263, good critical damage, good accuracy, because we do want to benefit from the 8-2, and then good defense. It is worth noting I did turn off the counter attack against the Viper, because he was stealing the counter attack and then counter attacking me every time he hit me, and that was an absolute nightmare. And I was also playing effective, killing me as well. So I guess we got these champions. Then we got Riho. Riho right now. These are masteries for what's it called? Sun Devil, Defensive Shogun. I put her in a 9-piece protection as well. I honestly think she doesn't fit into this team too well after my testing with her. I think it's because we've got Siphi's got a block boss already, and she's got increased speed and turn meter. And I think it's because Chris has got the defense down and attack down on the passive, and then Gina has the weekend. So it'll be kind of interesting to kind of test that over the next couple of weeks to see if she actually fits in. But I think she's definitely a very viable champion, and certainly very OP for the champion. She can bring a lot to the team. I just think that she would probably fit into our team better than Siphi. I do have a second Riho, so I guess maybe we can look at that over the next week or so, trying to book out another one, use that in Sand Devil, and then I can use this one in this, because this has a blessing, right? Level 4 blessing kind of makes sense to kind of do it because it's got extra stats, etc. And the brimstone it's okay, you know, it does a bit of damage, so it is what it is. That's it for today's video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I really hope this helps a lot of you guys. I will do some more testing over the next few weeks, and we will sort out a free-to-play team with free-to-play champions, with fusions and epics, etc., aimed at Nightmare, and then we will take it to Ultra Nightmare. We're going to make it the goal. So I've got a lot of testing to do off stream, etc. It's really busy right now in personal life, so I'm going to do what I can. Anyway, that's it from me today. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. I've been Grim. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.